Welcome back, everyone, to Kissimmee, Florida, for this game between Weston FC and LA Galaxy. My name is Diego Cantor. I'm alongside Diego Balado on the call for this one, ready to see some action between two teams looking for a spot in the next round. Diego, how are you?
Good morning, Nico. It's a great way to start the day with a game that has the chance to decide the group between these two teams. Until now, two perfect teams. Something is going to happen, obviously, today. We'll see which one of these two advance. I think the great surprise of the tournament is Weston FC.
Yep.
They've been doing great. They have not allowed a goal yet. And let's see this beautiful morning here very close to Orlando, Florida, if this Weston FC can qualify to the final of the domestic side of the bracket.
Weston FC, this team from South Florida, surprising everybody. In the event of a tie, Weston would be the team to qualify to the next round because of their greater goal differential. So the win for either team puts them through to the next round, where they will face the winner of Pool B in the domestic championship tomorrow. The LA Galaxy, of course, undefeated as well in the first two games, but Weston, of course, not being an MLS team, although development academy of this 2017 season has impressed this South Florida team, very close to where we live. I played against them in my younger years as a player when I was these kids' age, and Weston was always the team to beat, with a lot of Latin American influence, Argentine, Venezuelan, in that part of Miami, as Taj Eagleston makes his way up the field and the goalkeeper, Diego Cochin,
and don't forget, Nico, about the Colombians too.
As well.
You know, we were remembering yesterday that Alejandro Bedoya came out of that area, of that club.
Right.
You know, today one of the U.S. national team soccer players, with a great experience also in professional soccer, having played in Europe and today in Major League.
Weston charging forward. And these are your starting nine presented by Hummel.
Okay, let's start with Weston. Victor Pastore is the coach. Cochin is the goalie. Montoya, Quevedo, and Perez, the defenders. Francesco Ramirez, and De Paula, number 45. Acosta and Vo. Do you know how to pronounce the
I would say
last name on number 77?
Wa, I would say.
Okay, Wa. Niall Wa. That's the striker for Weston FC.
And the 9 for Coach Daniel Rogers for the LA Galaxy, who off the bat hit the crossbar in the follow-up. They can't convert. Tito Dorton that time not able to put the ball in the back of the net. Galaxy, right off the bat, almost getting a goal.
Great chance by Dorton, who played a great second half in the game that preceded this one yesterday for LA Galaxy, beating Orlando City, with a great job by number 22. Very close of opening here. The crossbar said no for LA Galaxy, and he, I think, almost didn't connect the rebound, Tito Dorton.
Those are your starting 11, brought to you, starting 11, starting 9. You get used to saying starting 11 so many times over and over again. Starting 9, brought to you by Hummel. Weston looking to get on the front foot. The shot from distance, it took a deflection off an LA Galaxy defender. It's going to be a corner kick for Weston.
And because of what Nico was saying before, you would expect LA Galaxy to try to pressure in the first few minutes of the game, since they are the team that are obligated to win to be able to go through the final of the domestic side of the bracket and obviously the semifinals of the tournament.
The cross to the heart of the box, headed away by Dorton. Weston trying to follow up, but Galaxy out of the back are stopped at midfield. And now It's Weston on the ball. Those are our social media handles, at Nico Cantor1 and at Diego Balado. Let us know what you think of this Prospects Cup. We've seen a lot of great teams. Not only European squads, but from this side of the pond as well. Axel Perez looking for a pass on the right, intercepted at midfield by LA Galaxy. On the turn, Taj Eagleston brought down. Taj Eagleston, who had a better first game than the second. In the very first match of this Prospects Cup, he opened up the scoring with a great chipping golazo over the Global Premier Soccer goalkeeper, giving us a beauty early on a foggy Monday morning.
I would say, Nico, that the goalie, Sandoval, who was the MVP of LA Galaxy in the game yesterday against Orlando City, Eagleston, Splattenstein, and Dorton are the core of the California team that is trying to reach the final of this side of the bracket with a win today.
Tito Dorton, who in fact didn't start in the first game, and here he is, a foot race against the goalkeeper and the last defender, and it ends up being Diego Cochin getting to the ball first and clearing it. Now Weston get an opportunity, only stopped by Alan Murillo, playing back to his goalkeeper Sandoval.
You have no idea, Nico, how much Ramses campaigned for Sandoval to be the MVP yesterday.
Somewhat, somehow, they're cousins.
Yeah.
Gilmar Sandoval and our own Ramses Sandoval. The shot from distance by Murillo into the hands of Diego Cochin.
Great play here by Eagleston. Not trying to create next to the line. Here comes again.
Eagleston, he's gonna get a good opportunity, but cut short by Julian Acosta. This is Juan Quevedo, still Quevedo, cutting inside and looking for a pass. I think the better option was to shoot himself.
Yeah, after the fake, I think he freed himself up, but it looked like he didn't have the confidence to try from long range, to try to pass the ball. It's becoming a game of speed in the midfield with very fast transitions, so that's why we're going from one side to another one of the pitch very fast.
LA Galaxy trying to build up from the back, and it's Sandoval distributing it out left. Now Dort. Murillo with a long boot towards Eagleston. Stepping on it is Taj. Cutting inside, playing Murillo back. Intercepted at midfield. Weston the other way. Eagleston trying to get around the defender. He does, but Julian Acosta's there. De Paula. Perez is going to lose the ball. Taj Eagleston dancing his way through two defenders. Hits it long towards Gray, towards Dorton. The big switch from Perez down the right for Wall. Dorton. Nieves to Murillo, the shot, what a save! Oh, incredible reach from the goalkeeper, Diego Cochin. And not only is that just a great save, but look at the technique.
Yeah. One of the best saves, one of the better saves of the tournament, no doubt about it. I thought you're gonna be, and Alex Galaxy will be celebrating the first goal of the game.
That's some dive by Diego Cochin. Corner played short. The cross towards the back post, a header back inside, and Kocin takes care of it.
Definitely, LA Galaxy is, I think, better in these first few minutes of the game.
Take a look at that. And I always campaign for the goalkeepers. That right there is just as important as his team scoring a goal.
Yeah, it's definitely, it is like scoring a goal, saving one in that fashion, like the Weston FC goalie just did.
Sensational stuff. Diego Kocin, 11 years old.
Most of the kids are 11 years old. 06 is the year where I think in this game from both teams, all of them were born.
And remember, Jumanji is in theaters today. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Catch all the action. These kids got an opportunity for a special screening as going up the field now. Weston want the first goal, and off target, very close Weston.
Almost a costly mistake by LA, trying to play the ball from their own box. They gave it away, and Weston had their very great chance, first one of the game.
Building up out of the back, LA Galaxy, and the pressure was on.
It is dangerous, very dangerous, when Weston is trying this high pressure, trying to provoke the mistake.
Trying to circulate it right. Intercepted by Spladenstein. Now Dorton creating some space, distributing right. Murillo was open on the run. Eagleson turned it over, and now it's Weston. Quevedo coming in, Quevedo. With the hands, Galaxy looking to clear inside the box, and they do. Dorton running. The Weston defender, Diego Ramirez, is there to clean up. And it goes out of bounds. And finally off Dorton, yep.
Unfortunately for South of Florida, there's not an MLS team right now.
Yeah.
And that's why the kids have to play soccer in this kind of local clubs like Weston FC it is. But there's no doubt in my mind that most of these kids that today represent Weston, they will be in the youth ranks of any MLS team if there was one.
Yeah.
In Southern Florida.
Well, let Miami have an MLS team first, and then we'll talk about developing
then we'll see what
academy.
happens, right?
But if you got Beckham's phone number in your phone book, Diego, give him a call. Tell him to hurry up.
Well, he got a new investors, new owners to help him put in. Finally, it looks like this franchise together. Today, MLS is going to announce as Nashville.
In Nashville, yeah. The shot from distance in Sandoval in 2 moments collects.
A little bird told me that Nashville today, probably Cincinnati soon.
Cincinnati with a great fan base. Cincinnati with that marvelous US Open Cup run this year. We really saw the passion that that city can bring. Here's Weston. A couple wall passes. Eagleston just in time. Here's Quevedo. He wanted the shot, didn't find the space. Perez now. Quevedo, left foot across, looking for Perez. Another shot, and that's going to be off target and out of bounds.
After a better beginning by LA Galaxy, now it's a even match. Weston has a lot more possession of the ball in these last few minutes of the game. And LA Galaxy keeps taking these risks, trying to play the ball from the goal but finding very, very difficult to be able to get out of this high pressure that Weston is applying to them.
As we mentioned before, a goal by Weston would obligate LA Galaxy to score 2. Because of Weston's goal differential, they are on top of the table, and that is one of the criterion for that tie-break situation. Weston out of the back, in the vicinity of Waugh. Running forward is De Paula as well. But Nieves that time impeding Waugh from going forward. 15 minutes played, 15 minutes gone. We're playing to 25. The cross looked like a handball. Is a handball.
Yeah, for those who didn't have the chance to join us Monday and Tuesday, we remember that it's 9 against 9, unlimited substitutions. You can come in and go out of the game several times, and obviously 2 halves of 25 minutes. And these are 2 teams that had not allowed a goal so far in the tournament. Yep. So it's not going to be easy to score one today. But LA Galaxy is obligated to do it if they want to advance.
With what are probably the 2 best keepers we've seen in this pool and maybe even the tournament, Gilmar Sandoval and Diego Cochen, have been able to maintain that 0 in net. And who knows who's watching? The driven cross near post, Bladenstein playing back out, Nieves whipping it in, the header away, and now Waugh looking for a teammate. Stopped at midfield by the Galaxy. Dorton, Murillo battling, won back by Galaxy, swung right. Acosta. Dorton, still Dorton. Able to maintain his footing is Dorton to the back post, Taj Eagleston, and the ball rolls out of bounds, a goal kick for Weston.
Dorton is very active, he goes for every single ball, but sometimes he's too alone, and he has to decide, in this case, to look for goal, not a quality strike from there. It's not easy for him to do it, but at least it was something that we haven't seen in the last 5-6 minutes. There's Galaxy playing close to the Weston goal.
The cross inside, Weston trying to get their goal. Dorton takes it away now. Up left he has Lugo. On the run is Lugo against Diego Ramirez. Good stuff by Lugo. Still Lugo inside the box. Chance for the Galaxy. And stopped by Ninolfe Francesco.
He did one more that he had to there. After eliminating a couple of Weston FC players, he should have crossed. There was Dorton and I think Eagleston waiting on the other side of the pitch for that cross that never came.
Hartman to Torres, and Torres giving it away. It's Waugh now. Perez, Quevedo inside of the box. Weston want their goal. Quevedo take the shot! Goal! For Weston FC, a goal that could be worth a spot in the domestic championship. Juan Quevedo at the 20th minute mark has Weston FC up 1-0.
Earlier, Nico, we had Quevedo passing on a chance to shoot with his left foot. Now, obviously, with a lot of more confidence on his right one, cuts to the middle of the box and then has that strike low, very close to the post. Nothing to do for Sandoval. First goal that LA Galaxy allows in the tournament, and it's a goal that has Weston FC very close to the final. We still have 30 minutes total to play in this game, but LA Galaxy with the difficult task of trying to come back now from behind, win the game, and it's not gonna be easy against Weston FC.
Half an hour to back 2 goals. That's the Galaxy's objective.
Very calm, very collected there, Quevedo, knowing exactly what he had to do.
Chance for Wall, Quevedo again! That's 2! Count it! Goal for Weston, and just like that, that domestic championship is slowly slipping out of reach from the LA Galaxy. Quevedo with a brace. Watt charging through, setting up the assist. Bread and butter soccer. And it just seems like Weston will be heading to that domestic final.
A great play. First, a mix of skills and power to be able to get almost to the end line. Perfect cross. Quevedo was there where he had to be to tip it in. And it looks like Weston FC is going to be the first finalist of this domestic side. Probably waiting for a match against another MLS team, FC Dallas.
An uphill battle now for the Galaxy. They need 3. Perez. Spadestein intercepting the body that time by David Montoya, who now has as many goals as his teammate Juan Quevedo. A brace in this one for Quevedo. There you see it. Taj Eagleson up the right. Still Taj Eagleson. He's got 2 in the box at the near post. And a chance gone begging. That would have been great for the Galaxy right after conceding. That could have changed the mentality of the players.
No doubt about it, Nico. After conceding almost back-to-back goals by Quevedo, for them it would have been great.
A morale boost.
Yeah, to score right before the end of this first half.
Yep. The long kick by Cochin. And one thing I want to point out, Diego, that this all started with a great save by Cochin to keep this 0-0. And that could have changed things. And from that, Weston were able to build. And just like that, they're up 2-0.
Well, this is what happens in soccer, you know. Things don't go your way, and all of a sudden, you score, in this case for Weston, a couple of goals. Obviously, Galaxy had no luck so far in the game, because not only they had that great save by the Western goalie, also a ball that hit the crossbar.
Yeah. And
this chance that we just saw.
Quevedo, the left-footed cross. Acosta back out to Quevedo, the overlapping run by Acosta. He's going to get it, wanting to put it in the box, but a heavy touch sends the ball out of bounds for a goal kick for the Galaxy.
And little number 8, Splattenstein is asking to be substituted, but we're very close to the end of the first half.
Oh, watch out with this. Galaxy out of the back. Difficult, and Quevedo! Hat-trick kid! Juan Quevedo! A costly mistake for the Galaxy out of the back. They were asking for it, Diego. And Quevedo punishes. Quevedo, Quevedo, Quevedo. 1, 2, 3. Hat-trick for the little man, and it's Weston up 3-0.
How many times have we highlighted this high pressure by Weston and all the difficulties that were causing in this LA Galaxy, being stubborn and trying to play the ball from their back. This time it was a mistake, a very costly mistake, and Quevedo is the owner of the hat trick. First hat trick in the tournament for any player, and that's Quevedo, has Weston, for me, already in the final of the domestic side of the bracket.
25 played, 25 gone. A 5-minute hat trick by Juan Quevedo has Weston up 3-0 with a foot and a half in the domestic championship. We'll take a break and we'll be right back with the analysis of this Weston 3. We're back. Weston FC trying to close this one out. They're 25 minutes away from a domestic championship against the winner of Pool B, Nico Cantor, Diego Balado, here for the second half between teams on the opposite end of the American Union. Weston FC, LA Galaxy, and Weston charging forward, trying to get the game's fourth. Galaxy, if they dream of getting into that final, they need 4.
Exactly, and they need a goal every 5-6 minutes to be able to come back in this game. Something that it looks unreal, especially because if they take their risks, they're gonna leave open space, and Weston can obviously take advantage of that, especially with this kid having a very inspired morning. Quevedo.
I think it's because he saw Jumanji yesterday.
Maybe.
The pass towards the right. And it's gonna go out of bounds. All the kids got an opportunity to see Jumanji last night,
including Ramses.
We'll see how he's broadcasting
he told me
today.
he told me he had the tickets to go. He wanted me to buy the tickets, and I told him no. If you buy the ticket, I provide the ride to this movie theater. But he didn't invite me, so
maybe he went by himself.
Maybe he went by himself, or with his little cousin.
Yeah, Ramses Sandoval cheers on his distant cousins. He was a Santos fan for a really long time because of
now he's gonna be a Chivas.
Now he's gonna be a Chivas fan.
It's gonna change. It's gonna be tough for him since he's always says that he's an Atlas fan. Now he's cheering for Chivas.
On our Facebook Live broadcast, we call Walter Gael Sandoval el Primo Sandoval.
That could be the Primo. The goalie for LA Galaxy can be El Primito. But I'm sure he is not liking this game then, since LA Galaxy is very, very close to to being eliminated from the tournament against, I don't know if the expectations of this Weston FC were to win the pool, to win the group. But
and after this performance, I would say that
they can easily be in the final of the tournament, right?
Slowly the favorites.
At least on the domestic side, they look as the favorites.
Yeah, to reach that international final, well, the championship. And Galaxy with a good chance there. Eagleson recollecting, but very close Galaxy to scoring. But if it looks like there's any team that's gonna be facing international opposition in the tournament final, it looks like it's gonna be this Weston team.
Yeah, what I have seen so far in the domestic side, Weston looks like the stronger team, even better than FC Dallas. That could be obviously the team that they will face in the semifinals of the tournament, in the final of the domestic side.
Cross inside. Eagleson, the shot and off target. Let's take a look at what's going on in GPS versus Orlando. Here's Timothy Shane with a goal at the near post, has GPS up 1-0.
Those teams looking for the first points, the first victory in this last day of the group phase.
GPS, another academy, invited into this prestigious tournament. Those are our social media handles, at Nico Cantor 1, myself, and at Diego Balado. The big switch. Will Eagleson get there? No, he won't.
Something that I did notice, Nico, at the beginning of the second half, I pointed out just right before, I think it was Quevedo's third goal, that the heart of this team, number 8, the captain, Morris Plattenstein from LA Galaxy, was asking to be substituted, and he didn't start the second half. So that's also a very big loss for LA Galaxy.
Chance for Weston. This could be 4 off the goal line. What a save. And the Galaxy are hanging by a thread, but still alive. And in the spot of Splatenstein is Daniel Sebastián Gutierrez with number 23.
Here's the latest chance scoring that 4th goal. I'm not sure that the ball was gonna end inside the net, inside the goal, but at least Weston is showing that even with this score, winning the game by 3 goals, they keep going forward.
The long boot, Murillo chasing it down, but it's going to be way too long, and Diego Cochin is going to pick this one up. Goal kick for the Galaxy. Galaxy is showing that urgency though, but they're met at every end by Weston. Murillo on the turn. More Galaxy boys now, and Murillo coming forward. Eaglestone posts it out. You can't get closer than that.
If you want to come back in this game, you have to score your chances. And the Galaxy missed the first 2 quality ones that they have in the beginning of this second half. This one and one before by Dortmund.
De Paula was in an offside position, and now Galaxy the other way.
You don't score these chances, you don't score goals, you have no shot of coming back and pulling up what it seems to be like almost a miracle at this point of the game.
Lugo losing the ball. These kids were born, they weren't born. I'm gonna mention the Milan-Liverpool Champions League final of 2005, but every single kid in this tournament was born after that.
Yeah.
And that's what Galaxy need. Come back from 3-0. And even more, because they would need that 4th goal. Weston dispossessed now.
Well, a few weeks ago, we witnessed a 4-0 comeback by Schalke against Dortmund in the Bundesliga.
And that's a derby matchup.
And that's a derby matchup of that region in Germany. And cost the Dortmund coach, Peter Voss, his job.
Der River Derby, right?
Yeah.
Or der River Klassiker. Getting to the byline, Weston the cross inside, and Sandoval collects. Axel Perez in the midfield with Montoya. Under pressure, Taj Eagleston. Axel. Galaxy want their goal.
Wait for me. You can hear the kids talking to each other on the field.
And that communication is a key part of success.
Always. It allows you to know where your teammates are without having to see them, without maybe sometimes putting your head up.
Under pressure is the Galaxy, and they've struggled at times under the Weston pressure.
And what I always point out at this level, and under 12, sorry, is that, you know, maybe at this point of the game, if you're talking about pros, they would be keeping the possession of the ball, trying to play back, losing some time. Here, you don't see that. Weston keeps going forward. Galaxy tries to do it, obviously, too. But at no point it looks like they take a break.
Murillo to Eagleson, edge of the box, Eagleson. The ball played back, Nieves taking the shot. That essence of having fun while playing the sport isn't lost. When you throw in money and competition and everything else, and the intense competitiveness from the professional world, it all changes.
Yeah, and I only saw it once so far in the tournament. I think it was in the game between Roma and Dortmund. The Italian team was winning 2-1. There was a couple minutes left in the game, and one of the Roma kids, the Roma defender, kicked the ball far away from the pitch. And everybody looked at him, well, what are you doing? And the referee went and talked to him and said, this is not fair play. And he said he was sorry, obviously, clearly, he apologized. But that was the only time I saw a player wasting time when they were winning.
And we'll get to see Real Madrid against Roma later today at 10:55 in the morning. That's going to be a key matchup to decide one of the finalists of the international side of the bracket. Check that out, almost at 11 a.m. Here's Galaxy with a chance. Gone by. Diego Cochin really wants his clean sheet. It would be his third of the tournament.
Alan Murillo was very close of touching the ball there, trying to score LA's first goal in the match. A few more substitutions, maybe Quevedo out, just thinking about that final. The Weston FC coach, Victor Pastore.
Here's Dorton, the shot, and it's in the back of the net. 13 minutes to the end. Tito Dorton getting the goal back for the Galaxy. They need 3 more. This isn't over just yet.
It's a goal that keeps them alive. Great control of the ball. A little bit lucky always. You need your luck on your side sometimes. And he manages to cross his shot for the first goal of Galaxy in the game. First goal allowed by Diego Cochin in the tournament. And like Nico said, 3 more goals in 12 minutes. 1 every 4 is what LA needs, obviously, to turn things around and qualify to the final of the domestic side.
Galaxy looking for another. Dorton, still Dorton. There's one in the box. It was Tyson Hartman charging forward.
How many times we see also this happening in the pros? You know, you take, as a coach, your best player, you try to keep him fresh, maybe for the next game, like the Weston coach did with Quevedo.
And the shot at the near post saved by Diego Cochin, but suddenly
they don't look that good now for Weston FC.
Life has been injected into the bloodstream of LA Galaxy.
We can see on the back the Manchester City kids warming up for their game that's coming up next.
Cleared. Now Weston, if they do this right, they've got numbers. Weston, if they do it right, they've got numbers, but stopped by the Galaxy, but given away once again. Axel Perez off target. Axel Perez once again. Wow, Perez, man open on the left. It's Acosta. Inside of the box, Acosta. Near post, but off target.
He's doing a great job, Axel Perez, in midfield. He's cutting a lot of balls played in that area and igniting these last few opportunities that Weston FC had. What a nice way for these kids. I was thinking about that too. What a nice way to celebrate Christmas, to play in this kind of tournament.
Yeah.
Being able to be here in Orlando, competing against teams from all over the world. If this is what they love, this is what they dream about. At least I think they're fulfilling one of those dreams. Because you feel like you're a pro already. You have a TV, you have a national TV station broadcasting your games, you have to deal with interviews, pressure.
The interviews are awesome after the game. The interviews are probably the best part because it really brings everything together. These kids are 11 years old and in interviews right after the game, you really see what it's like in the heat of the moment. Almost takes you back. It's that positivity from all of the kids, win or lose.
Well, it's like a dream come, you know?
Yeah.
But without being a dream come, this is reality because they're competing. Oh.
And the header's so close to the LA Galaxy. And we're gonna take this moment to present our MVP, the most valuable player, brought to you by Gatorade. And I don't know if there's any shadow of a doubt with who's gonna get it.
Impossible to select anybody besides Juan Quevedo with the hat trick with 3 goals, scoring 5 minutes at the end of the first half.
A hat trick in quick succession. Juan Quevedo.
Believe me, Juan Quevedo is going to remember this game for the rest of his life. Very close. Again, Weston FC is scoring another goal. This time it was David Montoya.
Weston 7 minutes from the final. At the back post, headed by Eagleson. Sent back in, looking for Wall. The shot that time collected. Sandoval clearing it as far away as possible, as upfield as possible. Dorton with the shot, it's blocked, but the rebound back towards him. And that time the shot is saved cleanly by Koch. Weston, they still have the ball. It's gotten a little sloppy towards the end. I think both teams already know their destiny, and in a way that drops your drive to compete at the highest level. Weston know that they're into the next round, and Galaxy, they're all but eliminated.
Well, they have to fight with that desire to relax, because the game is not over yet. It's still 5 minutes, and we saw that LA Galaxy is leaving everything in the field. I mean, Dorton had a few more chances. The game easily right now could have been 3-2 or even 3-3.
Here's Wah against the world. Nice tackle to dispossess Wah by Galaxy, and they draw a foul. And there you see a little bit of time
That's
wasting.
what I told you. Yeah. That's why he's gonna get a yellow card. The referee is gonna show with this yellow card that you're not supposed to do that.
That almost might be a message, or at least a sign that Weston feels like they're on the ropes a little bit with the game finishing up. But here's a chance for the 4-1. Wah won't get it in. He'll commit the foul on Eagleson, and Galaxy want to play quickly. Eagleson up on his feet real quick. And Dorton, man for man, Dorton. And Cochin is going to get there first.
It was an escape artist, Matthias Pacheco, on the right side, on the Weston FC side of the ball, but he couldn't connect when he crossed, trying to, I'm sure Weston scored that fourth goal now, would give him peace in the last few minutes.
Murillo up the right. Galaxy want another goal back. Cochin! Cochin with another save at the near post. If Quevedo got MVP, Cochin definitely deserves second MVP in my opinion.
Especially for that great save when the game was 0-0.
And we'll take a look at it again very soon. Nieves whipping this one in, and Cochin with a fist away. Galaxy win it back. Weston trying to counter. Dorton. Up the right now, Weston. Pacheco. Man for man with Torres. Torres is gonna win it. Only to find Diego Ramirez, the cross. Playing back to keep, and Sandoval clears it. On the right for Murillo. Eagleson, the wall pass back to Murillo. Dorton is inside the box. Could be a goal back for the Galaxy, but stopped by Weston. Back and forth stuff. Both teams leaving a lot of space in the back to work with. Wah, goalkeeper's out. He wants the cross. Pacheco's inside, laying it off. Acosta. Now the cross at the back post, headed away and out of bounds. The play of the game is brought to you by Olive Garden. How much spaghetti bolognese do you gotta eat to make that save?
A lot, I think. A lot. What a save.
And you can just tell that this kid is worked by the technique in that save. Yeah. The hand across the body. In Spanish, we call it mano cambiada.
Yeah, he knows he goes there with the right one and probably ends in a goal.
Yeah.
The only way to reach it, it was the way he did it.
Those are goalkeeping fundamentals, albeit advanced fundamentals, but you can tell that he really knows what he's doing. Dorton now. Dorton inside the box, he won it back. Cochin! The second chance cleared. Lugo trying to pick out a teammate. Weston trying to get it out of the back. A deflection, and it goes out of bounds.
And you can tell that Cochin knows exactly what he has to do, not only in those kind of saves from long range, also the way he plays the box, the way his positioning in the goal. You know, he is instrumental too in the success that Weston FC had in this tournament so far.
LA Galaxy, Dorton wants it back. Dorton put it in. Cochin, Eagleston, the post and out. Ball still alive, danger's not over. Galaxy trying to put it in. You also need a little bit of luck. But Eagleston already had 2 chances at the near post. And Weston FC into the domestic final. They'll be waiting to see who their rival is. A 5-minute hat trick in the first half by Quevedo gave Weston a big enough cushion to beat the Galaxy. And the despair from Taj Eagleston.
And he's being consoled by most of the Weston FC kids. So that shows also